Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, happy Friday. What's going on? How are you? Let me get to my page. What's going on? It is privacy is edited and we are now public, and all the millions of people that are there. I have a new idea. I think starting soon, Friday or mornings are going to go to 11 minutes and 11 second shows. Hi, Mama Grace. 11-minute, 11-second shows. Get it, hit it, and quit it. And also, there will be days where I hope William does a rerun. I like the rerun shows a lot. Oh, I forgot to do my, let's see, did you take your supplements? I forgot to do my morning eye cream. I do this eye cream every day, and I have for years. I swear by it. I love this stuff. It's 100% pure. Doesn't take away the wrinkles, but I love it. It's got caffeine in it. Hey, what's going on? I'm just curious. How are you, Mama Grace? I heard, talked to a couple of people that are part of the project. Very cool. I'm just going to check to see if he's awake this morning. Not only is he awake, but he's here, ladies and gentlemen, or ladies. Armando Ortega. Hi, Michael. Hey, Patty. Good morning.
Hi there.
I love your shirt. That's probably my favorite color, or my palette of my favorite.
Oh, I know. I love this color too. I'm having technical difficulties. There we go. Tighten it. Okay. All right.
Tighten it up.
Tighten it up. Yeah, I was running on time this morning, and then I wasn't. You know how that goes.
Totally understand.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm perfect. And then all of a sudden I looked at the clock and I was like, I'm late.
I was talking to Mitch and I go, what time is it? He goes, 11:14. I go, no, it's not. It was 11:10.
Well,
already did, Patty. Already did. Public. We are public.
Gotta plug in because I'm almost out of juice.
Plug it in.
Go. And do I need light? I don't know if I need light. Maybe I do. Let's see. Is this?
Lillian is in love with my friend Donna Frost's dog, Eddie. They swoon for each other.
Lillian has a lot of crushes, doesn't she?
Actually, a lot of people and animals are crushed out on her.
Well, of course. I mean, come on. You know, who wouldn't be? I am a little bit. I saw a dog that looked like her the other day walking around. I was like, that looks like Lillian.
Lily Pearl.
Looks like Lily Pearl. Do I need light? What do you think? What do you think? That's no light. Oh yeah, I need light. Yeah. There we go.
I don't know. Do you know how do you use WhatsApp?
I have, but I would by no means call myself an expert. Why? What is your question?
No, I was just wondering what other people do besides WhatsApp.
You mean to send video?
To talk.
Oh.
The other thing I'm trying to do, I need to learn how to, you know how people add music to their videos, like on TikTok and Instagram
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I'm a
I have a
musician.
friend who
I have
does.
songs. I should know. I need to know how to do that.
I have a friend who does a lot of Instagram, and she adds music, her own music and other music to her Instagram.
Would you
So
would you chat with her when you get a chance?
I will. I
And
will
maybe I
indeed.
could chat with her.
Yeah, I will. I will put you guys in touch. She will probably just want to call you or text you.
Okay, I would
Yeah,
love that.
yeah. Yes, and she is a musician as well. So, oh, I said
Nice.
that. Yes, and as are you. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, except I thought I was late.
Ah, well, I was late. So,
But I wasn't late. It was 11:10. Mitch said it
uh,
was 11:14.
is Mitch a 5 minutes ahead guy with all of his clocks?
Oh my gosh, Mitch. Hey, Patty. Hey, Carla. Carla. Yes, yes, Carla. Yes. Carla, in fact, is the reason. I mean, it's been something I've wanted to do, but Carla is a jewelry maker.
Mhm.
And hold on.
Hey, everybody. Jenna's gone, but I'm sitting here. It's about 65 degrees in LA and clear. It's a lovely, lovely day. I was just telling
She
him the
made
weather
this
in LA.
ring,
Ooh, beautiful.
and she would like to use some of my music on her Instagram reels with her jewelry.
Hmm. Okay. I will ask my friend and see if she will give me an idea or if she'll consent to me giving you her number or something. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. I try not to give out numbers without asking anymore. I used
Oh,
to do
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
Yeah. Oh no, I used to do it all the time. Hey, here's her number.
No,
And yeah, people
no,
were not happy.
no,
And so I don't want people to not be happy. That's
no.
not a thing.
I'm all about the happy.
Yeah,
But I'm all about getting my music on reels on Instagram.
absolutely.
Might as
You,
well.
you know who might know how to do that too is Joaquin.
I was going to ask you if he's technological that way.
Oh, he's technological about everything, but like he is the cranky IT guy. You know,
Do you think he'd be cranky with me?
probably not. Less cranky with you than with me, for sure. He's not home right now. He's house sitting, but I will. I'm going to call him later.
I would love to even like, once a week or once every couple weeks, just hang with him and learn from the
Okay,
master.
I will let him know. He's really good with connectivity in terms of being able to communicate through the computer and through the phone. And he also edits all of his photography in his computer. So he might be able to tell you something about that. Do you
Yeah.
take photos? Are you a photo person? Do you have a
Yeah.
camera?
Oh yeah.
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 I don't have I only take pictures on my phone. I don't have a camera per se.
Well, so a lot of photographers are only taking with their photo with their cameras these days. So
That's true. Yeah. Joaquin is somewhat old style. He, when he was working for me, I think I told you this, when he was working for me at Cool House, he worked a summer and did a lot of truck gigs as an assistant and made money because when you worked a truck when we worked back in the day when we worked truck gigs there was a built-in $100 an hour tip, so it was not like
100 an hour tip.
100 an hour because it was a 10% charge on the truck charge, and the trucks cost $1,000 to bring them out to any place. So company would get 900, the driver, the scooper would get 100, and then this if you were an assistant you would get, I think it was split 50-50. I think it was split 50-50. Gosh, I don't remember how that worked anymore. Or did the assistant get 100 too? No, the assistant got less because the assistant wasn't driving, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, and come to find out, Cool House has been sold. Yeah,
Really?
to Urgent Companies. Urgent Companies is an umbrella company to a bunch of different companies, but the one that Cool House is most involved in does. Ooh, are you seeing birds, girl? Little Red is sitting at the window like
Little red, so cute.
She is a beautiful kitty. She's also out of her damn mind, but that's another story entirely.
She
Um,
is.
yes, we found still. We thought she was starting to outgrow her chewing of things, but we
Uh-oh.
found some red and black cloth in her poop the other day. So that means that she's ingesting cloth and hopefully pooping it out. I don't know. I'm thinking she's a little hefty. She's a little chunky. So I'm thinking I need to take her to the vet and get her x-rayed to find out whether
Oh no.
she has any intestinal issues.
Was there any red and black clothing missing?
I don't know. There
Maybe
could
a
be.
sock?
Probably a sock. She's big into socks. She's big into shoestrings. But she also loves fleece. Anything fleece is like she wants to sit and chew on it, which a lot of cats do. But some cats just
There's like a
dump.
texture, maybe. She
Yeah. Well, it's for
she has a type.
what Joaquin said. It's because of cats not being weaned properly as kittens.
Sure.
So it reminds them of the fur on their mother's bellies when they
Right.
used to nurse. So they sort of nursed it. And Klaus would do that with a fleece blanket. He'd sit there and nurse it and, knead it and nurse it. And then, but he wouldn't eat it. He would just get it wet. He'd just get cat spit all over it. She's a different beast entirely because she was rescued. I don't know if she was rescued, if she was abandoned. She and her brothers and sisters were abandoned by their mother, or if their mother was with them, but she was rescued. Instead of being born in captivity, she was born out in the wilds of Altadena. So I don't know. It seems like she was properly weaned, and she has a different sort of wild streak than Klaus had when we got him.
And yes, she's a cat.
And she's a cat, and they're thoroughly unpredictable. I mean, most dogs are fairly predictable. Most dogs, behave like dogs. But cats will behave like many, she behaves a bit like a dog. We had a cat, our first cat. Oh, he was the best cat. Chewy. Chewy was more like a dog in that he played fetch and he'd come sit next to you on the couch like, okay, let's watch TV. And he was like, cool. Although he did have cat tendencies too. There were times when he didn't want to be touched and he would just walk into the room. And I think I've told you this, I had a voice for him. Chewy, this was Chewy's voice. He would walk into the room and say, look at me. I am beautiful. I am so elegant. Look, watch as I lay down in the sun. Notice how my fur is so lustrous and beautiful.
Did he do this stuff? Lillian does this with her legs. Like I call her Marilyn. She does a Marilyn.
Yeah. Or he'd reach across the ottoman like, look, I am stretching. Look at my musculature. I am a beautiful cat. No, don't touch. No. Not in the mood. Not in the mood, no.
What about with the other two cats? Red, do you have a voice for Red?
Oh, Red's voice. I haven't done a voice for Red. But I think Red's voice is like, hey, okay, yeah, what are we going to do? What are we going to do, Dad? Hey, what is that other cat? Is that other cat here? Where is he? I'm going to get him. Yeah. And Klaus is like, all right, man, it's okay. It's fine. All right. I used to do that stuff, but, man, just relax. Just want to sit here on my stool and I just want to chill. And then it's almost lunchtime. Would you relax, bro? Yeah. So, and she's just like everywhere. And she gets the zoomies too, different times. Middle of the afternoon.
Get them at midnight like Lillian?
Yes, she gets midnight zoomies, and then she gets, I guess it's like noonish and midnight. It's a 12-hour intervals. Isn't that right, Red? Isn't that right, little Red?
Can we see Red?
Let me see if she'll come over here. Come here, girl. Come here. Oh, good girl. Hi. Here, I want to pick you up. Okay. Did you hear that? Here she is, the big girl.
She's cute. Hi, Red.
There she is.
Hi.
With her big eyes. Oh, you're going to be nice? She usually gets, this is rare. There she goes. She's about to start fighting me. There we go. All right. You okay? She's like, I want to.
I'm getting allergic just watching that happen.
This is Joaquin's thing. He holds her like this by her shoulders so she can't move. Look at her. She's like,
she's beautiful.
She's a good kitty. Except for when she's not.
Has she been outside?
That's true for all of us. She goes out onto the balcony, but we actually are contractually prohibited to have her outside unless she is on a leash.
And do you have a leash?
We have one. I have only one of those
Like a,
collection of bands kind of. I don't have.
like a harness?
I want to get a neoprene harness.
Yeah.
Like a nicer one, but they're like $27.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but I
You know,
don't know.
Lillian, I bet Lillian's harnesses might fit red.
Probably, most probably. Yeah, and because I'd like to take her outside. I think she'd enjoy that. But she loves going on the balcony. She spends a lot of time on the balcony. And nighttime, in the evening when we're watching TV, she goes outside and just sits on the table on the balcony and watches the night and enjoys, looking at the stars and smelling the air. And she digs
And
it.
she doesn't want to jump off
No,
the balcony.
no. And she even goes like outside of the wrought iron and walks along the edge, which, right at first we got real nervous about. But she doesn't have any desire to jump off. And there's been a bird that's been coming most mornings and sitting in the palm tree outside. Wow, I really live in LA. There's been a bird that comes most mornings and sits in the palm. It's so weird realizing that I've lived here for so long, that I've lived in LA for so long. And
Do you think you'll ever live anywhere else?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I would love at some point to, well, I would love at some point to own property somewhere. And we have thought, when we have some wherewithal to do it, maybe we'll buy a small place in Albuquerque or outside of Albuquerque, so that we have a place to go to, and then use it as an Airbnb or a passive income property. That'd be nice. That'd be lovely.
It would be nice if we had a little inch of the ranch, right?
Yeah. I think about that sometimes, about how nice it would have been if they would have held on to it.
Yeah.
I think about how nice it would have been if we would have held on to my parents' house.
Oh,
I know. At that point, I started thinking in vague terms about, well, what if because Art
that
said,
house was perfect.
if any of you wanted to take on the mortgage and pay that mortgage, and it really wasn't that much.
Right.
But I'd be living in Albuquerque.
Right.
And at that point, I didn't know what I would do in Albuquerque. And I could have done something in Albuquerque, but at that point too, Snowy was working a ton and still works a bunch. I mean, it's so funny. The perspective is so funny because Snowy does something in a show, on a movie, in a commercial, at least once every couple of months. She books something. And, like most actors, she's always like, I don't work. I need a job. I got to get a job. Singers too. It's like, I got to get a gig. And then when you put it in perspective, it's like, okay, there are plenty of actors that we know who work once a year or, once every couple of years. It's all, and then we know actors who are like working all the time.
Snowy is Armando's wife.
Yes.
Usually she's around. Is she working right now?
She is, I think she's getting cleaned up. She has to do
cleaned up. She's getting cleaned up. Like, was she
she's getting
out digging ditches or something? Hey, Robin.
She's not in rehab or anything. She's
getting cleaned up.
She's getting cleaned up. We're gonna do an intervention in about 5 minutes. Me and the cats.
And then
no, she's getting it. She's showering and gonna get some makeup on because we have to do an interview for a short film that she did during the pandemic. And I think, did I ever send you the link to the trailer for that?
Send it.
I did. I will send it.
I think you did, but
yeah.
hey,
doesn't
mean you can't do it 9 more times.
And it's called, what's the name of the movie? Yes, this is the movie. Yes, I told you about this because this is the movie that won Best Film in the Prague Film Festival in the Black Lives Matter film section. To which, when I was talking to my therapist, once again, very LA, when I was talking to my therapist about this.
As I was listening to the bird outside in the palm tree.
As I was listening to the bird outside in the palm tree and talking to my therapist as I sat on my balcony and drank my mocha latte. Drank my chai latte.
Mate. Your mate.
My mate, yeah, my yerba mate.
My yerba mate latte.
And my yerba mate latte. As I drank my flat white yerba mate latte, My therapist is a black man, and he said, "Okay, just think about what you just said."
Did you really have to let us know that your therapist was a black man?
To set this up, yes.
Okay.
He said, "Just think about what you just said. When George Floyd died, his daughter said, 'My father's death,' to paraphrase, has awakened the world." And he said, "In 2 years on, the Prague International Film Festival has a Black Lives Matter
Right.
section to their, and it's like, it's really interesting how worldwide the whole Black Lives Matter and the awareness of racial bias has been awakened. And now here in the U.S., and this is as political I'll stop now. But here in the
I don't
U.S.,
think that's political.
it's
How's
not, yeah.
that?
But the thing is, here in the U.S., there was a real awareness of it in the wake of the George Floyd murder and the Black Lives Matter protests, and now you're seeing a backlash. With all of these voting rights issues, it's so interesting how our attention span in this country. I mean, I don't know how it is in other countries because I don't live in other countries, but our attention span has gotten this big for things.
Oh, that's just the way it is now with
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
technology. And, if it's not there right away, if it doesn't open
right.
up right away,
If it
that's
doesn't
it.
open up right away, then it's like, okay, now it's wrong. Now there's
Right.
something wrong with it. It's like, it's so frustrating. It's extremely frustrating and extremely, I don't know.
So now Prague has,
But now Prague has that, and and other countries are aware of it. So anyway, so Snowy has to do. They're going to be doing, when they release the movie, they're going to be doing a making of documentary that will play after the movie. And so the director and producer sent Snowy a set of questions. And I guess, I don't know if I need to ask the questions or whether she's just going to respond to them and then send the responses to her. I'm not sure how they're going to work that, but we have to do that today.
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
After
It's gonna
she
be cool.
cleans up.
After she cleans up, after she gets out of rehab, for
Mhm.
God's sake. And let's see, I need to post pictures on Actors Access. I've had new pictures for a while, and I gave them to my commercial agent, and she's been using them. And I thought I posted them on Actors. No, I didn't. I just gave them to my commercial agent, and she's been manipulating them. And now she retired this year, and I just found out that the guy replacing her, is taking me on as a client as well.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, it's good, because I thought for a second that I didn't have a commercial agent. Well, our theatrical agent said she would take us on across the board, theatrical and commercial, if this new guy didn't represent us. And it was funny. I learned a lesson. He first contacted Snowy a couple weeks ago and sent her a whole packet of documents that she needed to fill out, and arranged for a Zoom call with her. And immediately I went, oh well, I guess he doesn't want to represent me. Oh, fine, okay, no, it's fine, no, it's great, no, it's great, and it's great that he wants to represent you, Snow. That's wonderful, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was a little snarky about it, and then I started thinking, okay, I still have a commercial. I still have the Shingrix commercial out there somewhere, and I'm still getting holding fees from that. And so I need to still have a relationship with this agency. And then I thought, well, maybe I just won't talk to this guy. Maybe I'll just go to the accountant, because I have a relationship with him. I know him. I'll just call that guy and talk to him. And then I talked to a friend of mine, and she was like, maybe this guy's really busy, and maybe he just hasn't had a chance to talk to you yet. And maybe you'll offend him if you go over his head and talk to somebody else about a situation. Maybe just go to him. Maybe that's a good idea. It's like, oh yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah. And so, and I was very dismissive, right? It's like, nope, they don't want to talk to me. That guy, nope, no. Yeah,
Did you talk to your
no.
therapist about this?
I did, actually. After the fact, though, because Snowy did, in the intervening time, I'm trying to figure out a good way to talk to him, how I represent myself and all this stuff, and how I'm not snarky to him. And Snowy had her Zoom meeting with him, and I wasn't home. I guess I was working. She had her Zoom meeting with him, and he was like, "Hey, I also understand. Joan gave me to understand that your husband is represented by us too. Oh yeah, Armando Ortega. Oh yeah. He's one of the people I need to email. I've had 300 emails in my inbox every day from people who are trying to find out what's going on and so on. And I just haven't had a chance to contact everybody, but I'd really like to talk to him, tell him to call me. And so I placed a call to him last week. Hey, Taylor, it's Armando. This is my contact information. I'm so happy to be on your roster and look forward to talking to you soon. Well, lo and behold, I had an audition earlier this week. And it just goes to show you, don't make snap decisions. Look at the entire picture and expect the best. That's the thing that I sometimes forget is expect the best.
Expect the best. Why not?
Why not? Then if something bad happens, well, bad things happen, but expect the best because it's better than expecting the worst. I think
that's true.
It's a better worldview anyway. And it also builds resilience. It's like if you expect the best and then it doesn't happen, well, then you have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again.
Do you have anything sitting in front of you with sugar in it?
Why, yes. I thought you might ask that.
Speaking of cleaning up. Oh my God.
We haven't done this in a while because
that's carrot cake.
This is carrot cake.
Mama Grace, your fave.
And we haven't done carrot cake in a minute because there was a transition. Isabella, the main baker, is also.
Wait, hold on, I'm going to take a photo. Keep it up there.
There we go. That's probably the best angle. Isabella, the main baker, who is brilliant, is also a tattoo artist. And she's in training to do that. So she got an internship with a tattoo artist where she's going to be getting paid and tattooing and learning. And so she has cut her days down to 2 days a week baking. So she brought in a friend of hers, Stevie, and then they hired somebody else named Carol. So now there's 3 bakers there. And the new bakers were learning all of the recipes. So there weren't as many cakes available. So those were just staying at Cindy's. But now they're giving Fox's cakes again. And so this is the first carrot cake that we've had. And I'm anxious to try it because it wasn't made by Isabella. It was made, it's the same recipe, but made by one of the other bakers. So here goes.
Fabulous.
Oh my God. Oh, heavens. That is so moist. I know people hate that word, but what else do you say? It's so wet. No, that's not what you say about a cake. But do you have the moist thing?
I don't like moist.
Yeah. What is it? Okay. Maybe we don't need to get into it, but a lot of people don't like that word.
You know what else I don't like?
What?
Yummy.
Yummy? You don't like yummy?
Not from an adult.
Oh, okay. Do you like Yumtown?
Let's take it down to the Yumtown.
Let's take it down to Yumtown.
I don't think I've ever experienced
Yumtown? You never been to Yumtown? You've been to Funky Town, of course.
I've been to Funky Town.
And of course, we've all been to Crazy Town.
Been to Crazy Town. Multiple signs.
I have so many passport stamps from Crazy Town. It's incredible. And then there's also
Yumtown. Do people really use Yumtown?
Well, Cool House in their marketing when I was there, they were like really being into hip and trendy. And so on some of their ice cream,
Yumtown
with the pull tab on the end, the pull, like there's an actual industry name for it. The plastic that's over your ice cream when you open it up and you go and pull that thing off.
Yeah.
They had different things that were written on there. One was like, "Yes, Queen," of course, because everybody was saying that 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. Yes, Queen. And then you missed that one? Oh, it's a real
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen. That was one of them. Another one was "Take a trip to Yumtown." Another one which I thought was creepy was "Go ahead, it's our little secret." It's like, wait, is this ice cream going to molest me? What's going on here?
Don't tell anybody.
And I think I said that in a meeting. People were like, "Oh, we didn't really think of that." It's like, yeah, this ice cream is like, what's this? Is this ice cream a priest? What's going on?
Bad and inappropriate.
Not, but
But do you know what I mean? Yeah, when an adult says yummy, I'm like, ugh, because it's not just yummy. They go, oh, that's yummy. I'm like, oh, that's just not. That's like moist to me.
Really? That's
Moist is not
interesting.
even as bad to me as yum. When a 60-year-old man says yummy, I'm like, grow the up.
Well, it's also context too. Depends on what situation the 60-year-old
No,
man
just
says it in.
there's other words besides yummy.
Delicious, tasty, flavorful.
Yeah.
Um, Let me see.
I'm sorry if you use the word yummy. I'm not trying to offend you or anyone else.
Truth some. Oh, I'm not offended. It's very hard to offend me. Um,
So
I,
is
the
AF still in? Is that still something that people are saying?
AF, yeah, I think so.
AF is still. What else?
Mhm.
What other new ones are there? What's
Mm,
the hip LA slang?
yep, LA slang. Wow. Um, I don't really know. Gosh,
What words does Joaquin use now that like we used totally or groovy or chill
Joaquin.
is
Joaquin doesn't slang that much.
mm.
He's a very he has a very large vocabulary and he uses it. Um, um, Gosh, I'm blanking
Does he
on.
intimidate people?
Yes, a bit. I have food on me.
No,
Oh,
I was just
correct.
wishing I had carrot cake frosting
So
right here. It's
one, yeah,
really yummy.
one thing I have to say about the frosting, the icing, it
Yum
is.
is okay. Yummy. Do you know what I'm saying, Naomi? She said, "How about yum? Yum. Yummy. Yeah. Yum. Yeah.
So
I'm
if you
okay
take a
with
bite of
yum. I use yum, I think.
if you take a bite of I don't know, a pork shank served over
Oh,
a pork shank
I won't.
that's and yeah, I know you won't, but and it's served over a roasted zucchini risotto and it has a red wine reduction
This is
and you take a
so
bite.
good.
Yeah.
Or you go, what is yours? Oh my God. Do your oh my
Oh,
God.
oh my God. Oh, so good. Oh, yes, so good. That's mine. So good. It's
So
so,
good. This is
or
so good.
or
I don't
terrific.
go, this is so yummy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I say terrific. I think I say it to customers though. I do. It's like, wow.
this
Yeah.
is
No.
really yummy.
Wow. Yummy. Yeah. That's so yummy. Yeah. Oh no. You know what? You know what I do say to customers when they taste something, they're like, "Oh, that's great." I go, "You're so lucky. You are so lucky."
I like that.
Yeah. Mm, it's so good.
It's so good.
The
Oh
cream,
my
the cream,
God.
the cream cheese frosting is just on
Oh,
point. It's wonderful.
Grace loves carrot cake.
There's no raisins in this carrot cake because I know raisins are very polarizing.
Can be.
Yeah.
Like coconut's polarizing for me.
Yeah. Coconut is quite polarizing too. There's people who just won't do the coconut key lime pie because they're like, I don't do coconut. It's
Oh
like, oh,
God, I wouldn't do that. Not even think about it. Coconut key lime pie. Why would you ruin key lime pie? A
well, it's a
perfectly
key.
good key lime pie and you ruin it with coconut?
You know,
Oh my God.
I've had it on the show. I've had it on the show, and it's a key
I
lime
know.
cream pie, and then the crust is toasted coconut and graham crackers and butter. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I
It's
love
terrific.
coconut water. I drink coconut water. I use coconut milk.
See,
But
I like coconut milk. Coconut water, my association with it was when it first came out. I can't remember what the first like major brand was. Tasted like vomit to me.
mm,
I would taste it and go, "Ew, why would anybody?" Then I go back and forth with kombucha. There's sometimes where I taste kombucha and I'm like, "Oh, that's good," and I sort of like the little tangy funkiness. And there's
yeah,
other times where it's like, "Wow, this tastes like somebody pulled it out of the bottom of their car."
yeah. Well, because it's fermented.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually off of all fermented foods now, including kombucha, which I was like kombucha queen. Like I would seek out kombucha places, kombucha bars,
Hmm.
kombucha makers around the country, and I haven't had any for almost 2 months.
Really? What?
That's like really, yeah. That's like like I could go to KA kind of thing. I could start KA.
No, I can't stop eating this.
Histamine related foods, kombucha, aged cheeses,
Mhm.
but smoked things,
Oh
all
no,
histamine.
you can't like have smoked Gouda
Well,
or
I can, but
aged cheddar, but you're trying
it
to.
it yeah, I'm off of all of them to see which one creates the reaction.
Makes sense.
And I know that kombucha does create a reaction.
How does it make you feel?
My eyes get watery, or I
Mm.
have a weird react. I get hives, but my back will start to itch from the inside.
Ooh, that's a terrible feeling.
Exactly, Rich. Hi, my name is Rich, and I have a fermentation addiction.
Hi, Rich.
Hi, Cashew. Maybe
Um,
Cashew could be uh, displaced and share tonight. I have to get my. Have you met Cashew, Armando?
I think I've seen Cashew.
Oh,
Cashew's been on the show, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Cashew's milk. And by the way, Monday night is our Monday night movie night was really interesting, and I hope that you can make it sometime. We
Monday
made it
movie
Monday
night.
night for you, you know.
I know you did. And I've watched Tick Tick Boom already. I saw that a couple of weeks ago. Um,
Did you
and
like it?
I did. I liked it quite a bit, but I knew what I was in for. I had heard NPR story about it, and I know the whole Jonathan Larson story too. And so I knew that it was going to be a musical, but it was going to be an unconventional musical. Snowy and I watched it. She was not aware that it was a musical, and she was pleasantly surprised. But then I talked to another friend of mine who was like, hate musical on them. You know, also people hate musicals too. There's a whole segment of the population that cannot stand musicals. I even know musicians who hate musicals, and it's like, really,
I don't love all musicals.
really.
Mm.
Do you have a favorite musical?
Fiddler on the Roof,
Ah, it's a good one.
always
I
and
like
forever my favorite.
I like uh I like West Side Story, even though it's
West Side
problematic.
Story.
Yeah, I like West Side Story quite a bit. Um, I don't know a lot of musicals.
The
Company.
Wiz, I love The Wiz.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Company?
He's on down the road. Company.
Company, Stephen Sondheim.
I have not seen it. I've,
It's
I've I know some of the songs from it,
yeah.
but I have
Oh
not
God, the
seen the actual
songs
movie.
from Company are
Yeah,
amazing.
beautiful songs.
And there was a whole documentary about the making of the original cast album. Did you ever see that? Where
We
with Elaine Stritch?
we were talking about that the other night.
Yeah, that's an amazing piece of work. That whole documentary and Elaine Stritch recording The Ladies Who Lunch, and she obviously is like three sheets to the wind in the studio, and she's just like a diva and cranky, and like, is on the verge of walking out the entire
What's the
time.
name of it?
The name of
That
that
documentary?
I don't know. I don't remember. I saw
Okay.
it a long time ago. Then there was a great version of Company. It was sort of like uh, not a reader's theater, but it was sort of a
Great
presentational
movie.
version of Company that they did a number of years ago with Stephen Colbert as Bobby, as the main character. Because Stephen Colbert is a singer. He's a
Hmm. Hmm.
musical theater guy. Oh, and interesting, exciting. Um, wait, who was that? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was Danny's daughter. Danny's daughter Carmen is at Yale, and she's in one of the singing groups.
Danny's
She never
Armando's brother.
Yes. Oh yeah, Danny, my brother. Um, and she's in one of the singing groups. Both she and Paloma are in different singing groups because Yale has a bunch of different singing groups. Uh, um, and the group that she sings with is kind of a folk and Americana group, I think. And
Fun.
they had a big holiday concert. I think it was outdoors at Yale, so because it was socially distanced, or I can't remember how they did it. And Stephen Colbert's son is in school with her, so he came, and then they had a get together with the group afterwards, and Colbert came to that and sang with his son. They were just sitting around, and she had a quick video of Colbert singing
Oh,
with his
how
son,
fun.
and she said he is like he is on television. He's really nice, really open, talks to everybody. Is not a huge star. Yeah, he's a wonderful person, which I'd love to hear because he comes across as a really wonderful person. I've
Mhm.
heard, in interviews that he's
Good to know that it's real.
yeah, not a bullshit thing, which is cool. Ooh, TV show that you need to watch,
What?
As We See It.
As we see it.
It's on Netflix. No, it's on Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. and a friend of mine, former coworker from Cindy's, is one of the leads, and she's brilliant. She's great in it. She's really good in it. It's the story of three 20-somethings who are on the spectrum, who are trying to live independent lives, but they have a life coach who doesn't live with them, but who comes in and does sessions, with them. And it's wonderful. All the acting is really on point, and all of the leads are actors who are actually on the spectrum.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I know there's that other Spectrum. Isn't it called On the Spectrum?
Oh, I don't know. Is it a
Or it's about people that are in relationships. Love on the
oh,
Spectrum.
okay.
Love on the Spectrum.
No, I don't know that. I'll have to check that out. But this is really good. I mean, Snowy and I thought, oh, we'll check out an episode. And then one episode turned into two, then three. Then we spent the entire evening binging the first season. It's eight episodes, and we watched the whole thing because once you get into it, it's like, what happens next? What's going to happen now? And the writing is.
Are you Ozark people?
Yes, and it's back. I know we haven't watched any of this new season. Have you watched any of it?
You know, I started watching Ozark 3 years ago, whenever it first came out, and I fell asleep every time.
Really?
So I gave up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really into oh God, I don't need to see that. But because everyone's been talking about it again, it inspired Grace and I. So we're in season 1 right now.
Season one and 2 were great. I'm wondering where they'll go. And I have
Is
some
this
ideas.
the third one or fourth that's out now?
I think this is the third. I think 1 and 2 came out very quickly, one after the other. Joaquin, we were watching it when we were living at Ridgely. We were living at the Airbnb, and Snowy and I were glued to it because I would go to work and come home and watch Ozark. And Joaquin watched an episode or two with us, and he was like, you know what? It's all right, but Breaking Bad sort of plowed this ground already and did it better. And that's a great gap in my viewing, is I haven't seen really any of Breaking Bad.
I was living in Mexico when all that was happening, when it was really and I just, that and the other one, Game of Thrones, I missed it completely.
Yeah, Joaquin was a huge Game of Thrones head. I watched it a few times. I was like, okay.
I watched it for 7 minutes one night and went, I'm going to the beach. And then I never touched it again, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Grace and I liked Emily in Paris.
I hear Emily in Paris is good.
It's sweet.
That's nice.
And the acting is fun. They're good. It's sweet. It's completely. Oh, Naomi's the same way. She's on the second season of Ozark. Yeah, I kept watching it, and then I'd fall asleep and I go, what happened? Oh my God, how come, when did that person die?
Right, exactly.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, what happened? We've been watching again because we had a timer set for it, and now one of the like a news station is playing episodes of it to fill in. Elementary. Did you ever watch Elementary?
No.
Oh, Elementary was great. Elementary was a modern day Sherlock Holmes story. It was a CBS show. I think it was CBS back in the day. With Johnny Lee Miller. Yeah, Johnny Lee Miller and Lucy Liu. And
she went to U of M. I mean, I went to Michigan State, but she dated my friend John Halcyon all through college.
Really? Wow. Did you ever meet her?
I met her once. We were all at a party.
Yeah.
It was just Lucy.
Yeah. That's cool. Johnny Lee Miller is great in Elementary. He plays the Sherlock Holmes character, and it's modern day. So she comes into his life as Watson, as his sober companion, because he's had a breakdown in London and gone off the deep end, and started abusing cocaine and heroin.
Wow.
And so he's moved to New York. He's now a consultant with the NYPD because he worked with Aidan Quinn, plays the captain.
I like Aidan Quinn.
Oh, he's so good in this too. He's terrific. I've always liked him. And in this, it's Aidan Quinn now, so he's like sort of grizzled. He's still handsome, but sort of grizzled and tough. And yeah, it's a good show. So we've been watching the first season of that again, and now it was on for like 6 seasons. So now I'm enthusiastic about really going back to Hulu and watching it from the beginning.
And you were never Shameless people, right?
No, I auditioned for Shameless several times.
Did you?
Never got on there, unfortunately. I saw it a couple of times, and I
could
love
see you on Shameless.
Macy.
I love him.
He's a terrific actor.
He's
in one of my favorite movies.
He's great. Which movie?
Mystery Men. Have you ever watched Mystery Men?
I don't think so.
It's the best sort of goofy, like, turn off your brain and have a good time movie.
Is it available on a streaming?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Platform?
I think it's available on. I think it's probably available on Prime. I would think.
Mystery Men.
Mystery Men.
Remember that, Gracie? But you haven't watched any of this, huh? You're not a.
I watched the first 4 episodes and loved it, and then just sort of fell out of it. Joaquin is way into it. You and Joaquin could talk about Succession for sure.
Say that again. I was listening to you talk twice.
Oh, well, that sounds like a nightmare. I'm so sorry.
Two Armandos at the same time.
Oh my God, isn't one enough?
There was nothing yummy about it.
It was so yummy. So
that just
what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, you and Joaquin could definitely have a Succession session.
Oh, right. He was into it, right?
No, he's way into it. He's up on everything. And I walked into his room one day. He's like, "You don't necessarily want to watch this if you're going to watch Succession because I was like, okay, all right, okay, I'm going away."
I would think you would really like it a lot.
Well, I mean, I'd love Brian Cox.
Because the acting is just. I mean, it's.
Yeah, Brian Cox is wonderful. He's great in everything. And I saw like 4 episodes of it and really dug it, and then just didn't watch any more of it. So I need to get back into it.
I just really would like to have been her wardrobe stylist because she just doesn't know how to wear clothing.
Who is Siobhan?
The daughter.
Yeah, Siobhan.
Chev. She'll wear a suit and then she'll wear this goofy dress. I'm like, dude, she must be friends with some designers that said, please, 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 will you wear this orange sleeveless jumpsuit on the show while you're in Tuscany? And I'm like, don't ever wear that ever again.
Well, what it probably is that they're getting designers submitting their stuff, and because they are so ultra rich people wear that stupid stuff. They do.
Right. Oh, yeah. They
just do. Where it's like, why are you? You see a guy walk into. Well, they don't walk into Foxes like this generally, but you see a guy walk in Beverly Hills, and it's like orange and red and blue plaid pants. Come on. There's not a golf course. Well, there's a golf course down the street, but you're not on it.
Yeah. Twilight Zone. I love Twilight Zone.
Oh, I love Twilight Zone too. I love Night Gallery too.
Oh, I loved Night Gallery.
Night Gallery was a great show. It scared the
Remember the one Night Gallery where the woman was a gardener? And then was it Night Gallery or and was it Night Gallery or was it the Dark Shadows?
Oh, Dark Shadows. I never really got into Dark Shadows.
I think it was Night Gallery, and she's still alive in the grave, and she tries to dig out of the grave. That's how it ends.
Oh,
that's all I remember.
Right. I remember that too. The one that scared the crap out of me, and I couldn't watch Night Gallery for a long time, was the one with the possessed doll, and there was a painting. Remember that one?
Yes.
Where the doll.
I had dolls. Do you remember my dolls? I had every Chrissy doll. I had like 30 dolls. They all got stolen. I had all these dolls, and I watched that, and I couldn't even sleep in my room for a while after that.
I can imagine. Yeah, that thing was.
Oh, the doll.
Yeah, and there was a painting of the doll. Remember, there was a painting of the doll, and then at the end of the episode, if I remember correctly, at the end of the episode, the painting of the doll was sort of coming to life, and it was growing fangs. So scary.
Do you have a favorite Twilight Zone?
Gosh. Well, the William Shatner one is great. the one about the guy who has a perpetually sunny outlook, Mr. James B.W. Beavis. This is Mr. James B.W. Beavis. And all kinds of bad shit is happening around him. And he's like, oh, well, okay. Things just happen like that. It's one of the cheery ones where it's like, this is oddly cheery for Twilight Zone, this, because he's sort of oblivious. And and if I remember correctly, the lesson is, we should all try to be more like Mr. James B.W. Beavis and sort of like let stuff flow off our back, because things always work out. Mr. James B.W. Beavis.
Wow. I don't know if I've seen that one. I think, yeah, Rich, you're right. Karen Black, and she slices her way out of the suitcase. That's what it was.
Oh, shit. No, I don't remember that one. Now,
what about Hitchcock? Do you have a favorite Hitchcock?
What is your favorite Twilight Zone?
Favorite Twilight Zone is the one where there's two, where the woman murders her husband with the leg of lamb.
Oh, right. That was a good one.
And then she cooks it.
Yeah.
And serves it. Yeah, and the guy goes, I have a feeling the murder weapon is right under our nose. And he just starts cutting into the leg of lamb or whatever food was. And then another one where this normal Leave It to Beaver family is living in a house, but they can't leave the house. Like the doors are locked, the windows are bolted shut, and they can't leave. And it's their whole life in the house, for half an hour, 22 minutes. And at the end, they are humans in a zoo.
Oh, wow.
They were in captivity, and it says the sign, it says human beings, something. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't remember that one. Hitchcock. I watched Hitchcock. God, I don't have a memory for a favorite one. I liked Hitchcock quite a bit, but I don't have a memory for a favorite one. Do you have a favorite Alfred Hitchcock?
Show or movie? I love Rear Window as a movie.
Oh, movie. Yeah, movies.
But
I like Rear Window a lot.
Grace, my mom and dad and I used to watch it. I was too young to really watch it, but I watched it with them.
I used to watch it when I was very young, and I didn't really remember it. No, a movie. Rear Window is a great movie. North by Northwest is terrific. And I love the Mel Brooks Hitchcock parody, High Anxiety.
Yeah,
I love that movie so much.
That's good.
And I love that movie when they're driving through the desert, and is that in Blazing Saddles?
Oh, that was my dad's favorite movie.
Blazing Saddles is a great movie.
He loved that movie.
So much fun. I think the Count Basie Orchestra is in Blazing Saddles, and it's in High Anxiety too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I remember there was one point where Cleavon Little is riding, looking stylish, riding his horse through the desert, and then really cool music, jazz starts to play, and he nods his head, and then they pan to a stand of cactus, and behind the stand of cactus, there's the entire Duke Ellington band playing, or Count Basie band playing. Yeah, I thought Mel Brooks is just brilliant. He's wonderful.
Yeah, The Birds, I never watched that movie in its entirety until I was, Rich, I was at a mutual friend of ours home in Fairfax, and that came on, and we decided to watch The Birds together, like 3 years ago. First time I ever watched the whole thing. But I remember watching it as a really young child, and I just remember Tippi Hedren was it Tippi that got attacked with the birds, and they like stuck to her head and everything. And I'm not a bird fan now. Like I see birds, I'm yeah. I think that might be why I like to wear hats.
Did that put you off the birds? I mean,
birds, watching the birds. Bad. Yeah.
And crows recognize
have eyes.
Crows have eyes, and crows recognize people. Crows remember.
Oh, people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ravens and crows, they know people. They remember you. If you do something mean to them, they remember. If you do something nice, they remember.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I think crows and ravens also stay in relationships for life. I think they mate for life.
Like swans. Yeah. Bolinas and the last scene in The Birds where it's covered, the Golden Gate Bridge is covered in birds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course, I loved Psycho. That Psycho was pretty great.
Psycho's great.
Yeah, Tony Perkins playing good and crazy. He was so good. Yeah.
It's so good. What about so for Monday night, it's going to be rom-com is the theme
I thought this week was, oh, for next Monday or for this
for
Monday?
next Monday. Yeah, this Monday you have to come with a rom-com.
Oh, to propose. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I got one. I got a Christmas rom-com. Fairly new.
A new Christmas rom-com?
Yeah. Well, it was a couple years old. I like it. It didn't get great reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but I like it. It's called or should I wait till Monday to tell you what it
And
is?
you, if you can jump on Monday.
Yeah, I would definitely jump on Monday because I've wanted to see My Octopus Teacher. So I'll watch that before then. I actually I think I was having sushi with somebody, or we were talking about sushi, and they were like, I can't eat, what is it, taco? That's octopus, isn't it? Isn't taco
Yeah,
the octopus?
yeah.
I can't eat taco anymore after I saw My Octopus Teacher. I can't eat.
Oh, you can't even, you want to like invite them into your home.
Yeah, yeah.
Just please just be here. What do you need? Do you need a bed? Do you need something to eat? Yeah. No,
Well,
I've never liked taco anyway. Can't do it.
it's it's too springy.
What's the other one? Mogu. What's that stuff that looks like clay?
Oh, I don't know.
It's gold. It's like yellow.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oof.
I can't remember what it's called.
Looks like afterbirth or something. Yeah, Blazing Saddles would be amazing for an upcoming movie night. LOL. No controversy there.
No controversy at all. I remember the first time that we saw it, Joaquin was probably, I wanted to, expose Joaquin to it, and he was 8 or 9 years old. And the first time they said the N word,
Tony. Blah.
he said, I don't think I can watch this. I don't think I'm supposed to watch this. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's funny. No, it's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
I was like, oh, okay. He's had a strong sensibility towards that from a very young age, which is good, great, actually. He will not be made a fool of easily.
No, I can't wait to hang out with him.
Yeah, I will let him know. I'll let him know that you want to see him, speak to him.
Yes, Michael Keel, it's uni. Can't do it. Do you like uni?
Yeah, that's sea urchin, right? Yeah, it's slimy. It's slimy and gelatinous. Yeah, no, that's not a thing for me. I've had uni. We went to a super fancy seafood place in Santa Monica one time when Bob and Dan were in town, and a friend of ours recommended it. And we went, and there they had, it was something, it was one of those prawn ravioli in uni foam, but the uni foam was like gray and and it was weird.
Yeah, and Inverness. She takes the boat out to Inverness. Yeah, I can't do that. How close are you to Central Market?
To Grand Central Market, maybe 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away, depending on traffic. Yeah.
That's the last time I was in LA. I was there when I did the Joni Mitchell birthday party. We stayed at a hotel right like 2 blocks from the Central Market.
Oh, nice. Yeah, downtown has gotten quite nice, actually.
And we went to this like a tram,
the Angel's Flight.
Angel's Flight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The 2 block tram, the 1 block tram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it opens and closes all the time. I mean, they open it and it runs for a while, then it breaks down, and then they close it for a while, and yeah.
So you don't want to be on it when it breaks down.
I guess not. Yeah, I like Central Market. I sort of have not a love-hate relationship, a love and disappointment relationship with Central Market, because when I first started living in LA 27 years ago, you'd go to Central Market and there was places to eat, but
it was a different market. It was a food market.
It was a food market. It was an actual neighborhood,
like a farmer's market.
It was a farmer's market, and there was those vegetable vendors and fruit guys and guys who did meats, and it was cool in that way.
It's what's happening to farmers markets everywhere. It's all a maker's market instead of I just need an onion. I don't need onion souffle. I need an onion.
Yeah, and I don't need to have, cashews that have been caramelized with scallions. I just wanted some salted cashews, because there used to be a nut guy there too. There was a nut guy.
I remember the nut guy.
Yeah, and then there was a candy counter. It was great. And then Then there was the guys who sold all of the like little made in China little plastic toys. There was one guy that just had like a ton of dips in, it's like, you need a wind up seal? Well, not really, but
No, I need some cashews, just plain cashews. There's a fish place in the New Market though that I really like a lot.
Oh yeah, which one is that? What's the name of that? Do you remember the name of that?
I think it's like Seattle Fish Company or something fish company. It's really quite.
I haven't eaten there. There's a Philippine place there that's really, really good. And they actually do some vegetarian things, which is interesting for Filipino food because usually you can't get that.
Yeah, because it's usually full of noodles and pork.
Yeah, and then the pizza place is really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's quite good. And I think they do gluten-free. I think they do gluten-free crust. I think they have.
I just got another. I get these clothing, like I'm going to buy a sweatshirt for $350 or a velvet jacket, which I really liked a lot for $7.98.
Jesus. Yeah, that's out of control.
Yeah.
I was in Beverly Hills. I went to the dermatologist yesterday in Beverly Hills because I had to get
that on the same day you were talking to your therapist where the bird was in the palm tree?
The bird was in the palm tree outside, and then now I have to go pick up the Mercedes. That's actually what I'm going to do next, is go pick up the Mercedes after we do the interview. I know, it's so my lifestyle sounds so like Hollywood, and it's like so not. It's so like un-Hollywood.
You're telling yourself that. I'll just sit here and inhale my soap.
Oh, that's very Michigan.
What'd you do today, Jen?
Inhale your soap. What kind of soap? Did you make that?
No, it's this company called Bela, and it's Australian, and it's bergamot orange.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful.
It's yummy.
Oh, the dermatologist told me yesterday to stop using an exfoliating brush when I, those exfoliating spongy thingies. He's like, don't use that. You don't need that. Your skin is good. You don't want to damage your skin with that. I was like,
no,
oh, really?
It damages you. It creates blood vessel burst.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Someone's calling me from Austria. Let's accept this call and see what happens.
Definitely. Who's calling you from Austria?
Hello? Hello?
Hello. This is Amazon. This call is to authorize a payment of $999. We would like to inform you that there is an order placed for Apple iPhone 11 Pro using your Amazon account. If you do not authorize this order, press 1 or press 2 to authorize this order.
From Austria.
Did somebody steal your identity?
I doubt it.
Huh.
Because there is no Amazon order I don't have an Amazon order that I ordered a new iPhone, but I'd like to.
Well, maybe Amazon's reading your mind.
Yeah.
Could be.
Rich says, hang up. Yeah, I had to answer it because maybe it was a gig in Austria.
It could be. You never know. I'm still waiting to find out whether we'll get that gig in Malta. Maybe. That's one of those pie in the sky things. Like,
why not?
We'll go to Malta.
Why not?
Maybe we'll go to Malta. Maybe we'll go to West Covina. One of the two.
Same thing. West Covina, Malta.
Yeah, West Covina.
All right, my cousin, I'm hungry watching you eat that cake.
Cake is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm thrilled and pleased and proud.
How much is left?
About half.
Okay.
I ate a bunch of it. I think that's all I can do right now.
I would eat that rose right there.
Oh, yeah, that big hunk of cream cheese frosting. And it's real cream cheese frosting, and it's not super sweet. It's got
coconut
tanginess to it. No coconut, no. It's not yummy. It's just flavorful. And
I made some black beans last night, and you know what I put in them? Butter.
Ooh, rich. Butter's so
Not
good.
much, just like a little pat of butter. Give them all a little pat of butter.
Butter's good for you. I mean, you need to grease up your muscles, grease up your joints, that stuff. I mean, you can't eat a ton of it.
But a little butter and some black beans made the tacos so much better.
No, bad. But you made tacos last night?
Mhm.
Black bean tacos.
Soft tacos.
Noise.
Soft.
Sounds delish.
They were delish.
Well, you need to
Breakfast.
go eat something, and I need to interview my wife.
Have fun. I hope she cleans up okay. I hope she didn't like fall in the shower or something.
I hope not either. She's very quiet back there, although she could be reviewing the interview questions.
We need an applause. But I do enjoy it when, I know, right?
And what is the Martin Short thing?
They go up. Oh, Martin, such a great actor. I don't even like him anymore. I can't like him anymore.
Martin Short?
Yeah.
Why? What did he do?
After the morning show.
Oh, I haven't seen the morning show at all.
Oh,
Is he awful in that? I mean, his character is an awful person in that show.
Brilliant. Oh, do you hear Mary? She's praying now.
Mary?
My little solar Mary.
No.
She's praying.
Can you hear the
Oh no, she
gardener?
goes like this. I keep thinking she goes like this, but she goes like this.
Can you hear the gardeners outside? They just started. Or as my friend calls them, the noise grinders.
Do you have a letter?
Do I have a letter? I do have a letter. And that letter is L.
L.
L. Oh.
Start it out. L.
L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L. L means that it's lovely. Lovely to love. Lovely to love. Lovely to love you. Oh, L. L is liking the things that we like to talk about. Oh, L. L is the land taking care of you and me. Oh, L. L is the light in the sky that makes us so lovely. Oh, L. L is a leopard with all his spots, living his life. I don't know where to go with the L that I know, but I will pass it off to the one that I love, the one that I love so much. Her name does not begin with L, but it begins with J. O.
L. I don't know. O L. It is light. O L. It is love. And I love me some lambs. Not the ones that you cook, but the ones that you pet. And the ones that can make a warm blanket. Oh, lambs are so cute, but even cuter is Lillian Pearl. Oh, Lillian, she's still asleep, lounging around with her feet in the air. And everybody, lovely to see you today. Thank you so much. And I'm dreaming of carrot cake. I got some carrots. Mama, I'll make you some cake. But we need some cream cheese to make it better. So everybody stay safe. Everybody be well. Everybody be nice too. Tonight is displaced and share. So come on, come on, come on. Just be there. Come on, L. Go Armando. A little bit more. And then we will end the show.
O, O, L. L is for love. L is for lychee. L is for lugubrious, which we are not. We are so happy to be with each other and to lend each other love because
And there's
love.
laughter.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And there is lovely, lovely, loveliness. I'm stuck on lovely, loveliness. I don't
So
know
have
anything but
some
loveliness.
light thoughts, loud words, and a
Loving heart.
thanks. I love you.
I love you too.
Love hard.
Really hard. Peace.